Hey Stampers, it's Natalie with Inky with Binky. We're going to put together a really cute card to get this evening. It's a great card, an all-occasion card to send to a friend just to cheer him up or to include a little gift, or you can make it into a thank you note if you like. So without much more delay, let's get right into making this card. Let's start with our supplies. We're going to need half a sheet of lemon lime twist. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet cut in half the long way, so this is going to be 11 on the long edge by 4 1/4 scored and folded at the half. Piece of very vanilla cardstock. This is going to be 5 1/4 by 4 inches. We have a couple of different pieces here. We have what I did is I used our layering circles framelits dies. I used these pieces here. And I cut out some circles. They're falling apart here for me. So I cut out the circles here. Berry Burst and Soft Sky. Each circle is 2 1/8. I have 2 circles of Whisper White that measure 1 7/8. 1 circle of the copper foil sheet that measures 1 7/8. And another piece of Whisper White that measures 1 5/8 using the circle framework dies. Okay. For this project, we are using the Mixed Drinks stamp set. It is a photopolymer stamp set. I am using only 2 ink colors. I'm using Basic Black, the Archival Basic Black, and Cherry Cobbler. Fast Fuse, Snail, Stampin' Dimensionals. I am using, these are brand new from our 2017-2018 catalog. These are the gold faceted gems. I'm also using the copper trim. This is just absolutely beautiful. And I think that about does it. So let's get going with assembling our card. First, we're going to do a little bit of stamping. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 3 circles of Whisper White cardstock here. And I'm going to take my Basic Black ink. There we go. And I'm taking a little wine glass stamp. And on each circle, just tap, tap, tap. Each circle, I'm going to stamp the wine glass. Apologize, I'm not looking at the camera as much as I'd like to, but I am looking at my stamping to make sure I get it right. So there we have it. I have the 3 circles that have the wine glass stamped on them. Okay. So I'm going to set my Basic Black aside. I'm going to pop open my Cherry Cobbler ink pad. I'm going to take the image that is, it looks like it's the filler of the wine glass, like the liquid. Tap, tap, tap. And this is a 2-step stamp, so I'm just going to line it up over the Basic Black. Give it a press down. And there we have it. That looks like red wine. Makes me feel so fine. Keeps me rocking. Okay, I'm just getting silly now because it's late at night. I'm doing stamping. So tap, tap, tap. Fill that in. Perfect. So now I've got 3 pieces that have the red wine filled in. Now, what we're going to do is we're essentially going to map these on the circles, and I'm going to use the Fast Fuse to do that. The pieces that measure 1 7/8 on Whisper White are going to get attached to the circles that measure 2 1/8. So just follow. It would help if I use my Fast Fuse the right way. So just follow with me here. And Fast Fuse has a little bit of a trick to it. You've got to make like a little check mark at the end of it. So if you're not entirely comfortable using Fast Fuse, that's okay. Snail works too. I happen to just love Fast Fuse. I think it's just the best thing since Tape Runner. Okay, so I got 2 pieces like that. Then I'm going to take the smaller piece, the 1/5/8 piece, and I'm going to put it on the copper foil circle. Alright. Just like that. Perfect. So then I've got my piece of lemon lime twist, and by the way, lemon lime twist and the one circle that you're doing in Berry Burst, those are new in colors. They're going to be a part of the 2017-2019 in color line. So definitely check this out. That goes live in our catalog on June 1st. If you need a catalog, please message me or comment on the video. I will get you set up with one of our new catalogs and make sure that you have one in your mailbox. So then what we're going to do is we're going to make a little bit of an arrangement here with our circles. I'm just going to kind of rough it out. I'm going to have them overlap a little bit and create bubbles. Then I'm going to put my cherry cobbler away, close my ink pad, because I know some of you guys are probably having a panic attack with an open ink pad. I'm going to bring back my basic black, and I'm going to use the Sentiment Friends Don't Let Friends Wine Alone. Completely appropriate for this card, and I'm going to stamp it on that Whisper White panel in the lower right hand corner. Just like that. Perfect. Alright, so then I'm actually going to do the copper trim, and so I'm going to cut some copper trim. You're going to have to bear with me because I absolutely suck at tying bows. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my copper trim and I'm going to try to not get my Fast Fuse stuck onto it. And I am going to tie, you know what, I'm Ukrainian, so I have fat little Ukrainian fingers, and that's just what I blame it on. I am going to tie a bow here at the edge of the card, and actually what I'm going to do is, if I'm not quite satisfied with my bow, excuse me, I am just going to keep playing around with it until I beat it into submission and I am satisfied with it. So I've got my little bow here. I'm not the bow expert. I'm far from it. But just going to beat it into submission. I'm going to cut the little tails off on it. Dispose of those in my garbage. And just like that, I have this Whisper White panel. I have a bow tied to the side, and I have the stamped image, Friends Don't Let Friends Wine Alone. So now I'm going to work on building the card. And I like to play with the 2 larger wine glasses that are mounted onto the Soft Sky Berry Burst cardstock. And I'm just going to get some Fast Fuse on the back of those. And work on the arrangement. You know, the more off-center I'm going to put it in a little angle, the cuter I think it looks, the more whimsical and the more fun it looks. Fast Fuse on there. And now the trick is I'm going to attach this larger piece that's on the Berry Burst cardstock, and I'm going to cover a little bit of the copper trim, and that's going to help just keep everything in place. There's the key right there. I cover the copper trim, that helps keep that in place. I overlap a little bit with the Soft Sky. And I've got them just a little misaligned for a little fun factor in there. This wine glass that we would have adhered to the copper foil circle. I'm just going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of that. Well, some Stampin' Dimensionals, not all my Stampin' Dimensionals. More came off than I was bargaining for. I'm just going to pop those on the back. Gotta give it everything a little pop here. I got these little Stampin' Dimensional fuzzies that have come off here. And I'm going to then just kind of overlap it so it's like a little trio. I'm also going to take the image, it's a sentiment that says Clink, ink that up in basic black, and I'm going to do a stamp here at the top and a stamp here at the bottom. Okay, just like that. So that's what we have. And I am going to fast fuse the back of this thing. And just over my copper trim, it works really well, actually. And I'm a liberal adhesive user, so you probably get away with a lot less than what I just used. I'm going to line this up and adhere it to my card base, my Lemon Lime Twist card base. Then I'm going to use these gold faceted gems, and let's see, come on, there you go, buddy. And I'm just going to pop a couple of these. They are really stuck onto this sheet. Pop a couple of these gold faceted gems on. And move my ink pad out of the way, my Stampin' Dimensional fuzz balls, and say, there you go. You have got an absolutely very, very fun Friends Don't Let Friends Whine Alone card. And I love that this card can be just sent to a friend to cheer them up, include a note to brighten their day. It could be a great little enclosure card for a gift if you're giving someone a bottle of wine. Just really cute, depending on the message that you want to write inside. You can spin this a bunch of different ways. I really like that. A super, super fun card to make. All of these products are available on my online store, nataliejonathas.stampinup.net, or you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/InkyWithPinky. Those links will be below in the description of this video. As I said, new catalogs go live on June 1st. If you don't have your catalog, please message me. I'd be more than happy to get one in your mailbox, one into the mailbox and in your mailbox on your doorstep for you, so you can take a look at all the wonderful products that we're coming out on June 1st, including this copper trim, cardstock, these gems, lots of fun things. So thank you so much for stamping with me. It's been a great pleasure this evening, and feel free to just give a shout out if you'd like to get in touch and get any of these products and make your own card. Thanks!